The Wild Stallions! For this episode of Crap My Dad Makes Me Watch, my dad makes me watch 1989's Bill and Ted's
Excellent Adventure.
Wanted to fly like a bird that you see way up in the sky.
It's rated PG, directed by Stephen Herrick. It has a 78% critic score and a 75% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Alex Winters
I'm Bill S. Preston, Esquire.
and Keanu Reeves
And I'm Ted Theodore Logan.
are
Wild Stallions!
the late comedian George Carlin,
Listen to this dude, Rufus. He knows what he's talking about.
Diane Franklin, and Kimberly Cates as princesses, with Dan Shore as
How's it going? I'm Billy the Kid.
Tony Steedman as Socrates, Rod Loomis as Sigmund Freud, and Terry Cammerly as Napoleon, and Martha Davis, Fee Waybill, and Clarence Clemens as the three most important people in the world. That's really their credit. Bill and Ted are failing history class because they think Julius Caesar is a salad dressing dude. Anyway, Ted's dad wants Ted to go to military school if they fail. The three most important people in the world send Rufus to help.
It is time. Their separation is imminent.
He visits Bill and Ted at the Circle K as they ask people passing by history questions.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Do you know when the Mongols ruled China?
Wow. Perhaps we could ask them.
Bill and Ted meet themselves. Rufus gives them a phone booth. I've never seen one other than here in Doctor Who that travels in time. Rufus takes them to 1805 to show them how it works. They accidentally bring back Napoleon, and they leave him with Ted's brother Deacon. They decide to have historical figures visit San Dimas and report. They get Billy the Kid and the Socrates, and then they meet the princesses. They are nearly executed.
Put them in the Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden? Excellent!
Execute them.
Bogus.
Socrates and Billy save them. They go back several more times and get Sigmund Freud, Beethoven, Joan of Arc, Genghis Khan, and Abraham Lincoln. They meet their younger selves again at the Circle K.
Dudes! Oh, and Ted, give my love to the princesses, who, you'll see.
After returning home, the group completes chores. Then Bill's young stepmom takes the group to the mall. Bill and Ted go look for Napoleon, who was ditched by Deacon.
And we were stranded in San Dimas for one day. Where would we go? Waterloo!
They find Napoleon at Waterloo, a water park. Meanwhile, at the mall, the other historical figures get arrested, and Bill and Ted create an escape using the time machine in the future. Bill and Ted arrive just in time for their presentation. It is a most triumphant presentation, and they get A's.
7 minutes ago, we, your forefathers, were brought forth upon a most excellent adventure.
Rufus brings them the princesses, and they have a band. They're terrible, though.
This has been a most excellent adventure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What I didn't like about this movie was that in epic rap battles of history, they say, go return the phone booth back to Doctor Who.
You're worthless. Your future self should have told you that. Now go back in time and give Doctor Who his phone booth back.
And they're right. They were ripping the phone booth off of Doctor Who. And that's really the only thing I didn't like about it. What I liked about this movie was the bar fight. The air guitars. Socrates and Mr. the Kid picking up girls. Actually, all the mall scenes were great. This movie was an excellent, most triumphant film. Now here's the funniest clip from the movie that I can find. Party on, dudes!
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
They do get better.
Now it's time for the Examiner! It's my ranking system that I use to rank all my dad's crap. And I rate this movie a 100 because even though there was some dirty language in it, it was a really fun film about two time-traveling doofuses. And kids do need to know that there is some dirty language, but it's a great film. Now it's time for my brother Seth's 4-word review.
Excellent! Party on, dudes!
Thanks, Seth. Now it's time for My Dad Says. My dad says that Bill and Ted stands up for the most part, though there is one word used in the film that wouldn't be used today. That's minor for a late 80s film. Yeah, that word is pretty naughty, but then again, the movie is 30 years old. My dad also says that the sequel is different and excellent, but the third film is what he's excited for in 2020. Really? There's a movie coming out in 2020? But wait, aren't they gonna be really, really old?
You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
Finally, my dad says that George Carlin, who plays Rufus, is sorely missed, and he was a most triumphant comedian, and we need him now more than ever. I like comedians. I listen to them all the time. I listen to Jim Gaffigan, John Mulaney, Ryan Regan. Do you think I could listen to him? My dad says I am not allowed to listen to George Carlin yet because he swears a lot.
Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time.
Thanks for watching, crap. My dad makes me watch. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite part was in the comments down below. Bye!
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!